Most people see the Sahara as a vast yellow void, a 3 million-mile no-man's land where history goes to die. But what if I told you that everything you think you know about this desert is a lie? Beneath billions of tons of scorching sand lies a subterranean ocean, a 150,000 cubic kilometer reservoir of fresh water called the Nubian Aquifer. This isn't just mud, it's a time capsule. Before the first pyramid was ever built, this was the Empire of Green. We're talking about river systems that would make the Mississippi look like a backyard stream, and lakes larger than all Great Lakes combined. The water is still there, trapped in the rock like a frozen heartbeat. Today, we're peeling back the dunes to reveal the ghost world hidden under the dust. Buckle up. This is the history they never taught you in school. If you're ready to see the impossible, keep watching. In the mid-1800s, explorer Heinrich Barth expected to find nothing but sun-bleached rocks in the deep Sahara. Instead, he stumbled upon a gallery of the impossible. Thousands of rock engravings depicting hippos, crocodiles, and giraffes. Think about that. A hippo needs to submerge its entire body in water all day just to survive. You won't find a single drop for 1,000 miles today. These ancient artists weren't using their imagination, they were drawing their backyard. This was the African Humid period, a time when the desert was a lush jungle teeming with life. It sounds like a fairy tale, but the evidence is etched in stone. But how does a desert the size of the United States just turn green? The answer isn't a change in weather, it's a change in the Earth itself. Drop a comment if you think humans could survive there today. To find the engine of this transformation, don't look at the sand, look at the stars. Earth doesn't just spin, it wobbles on its axis like a slowing top. This is called precession. 10,000 years ago, this tilt shifted, supercharging the African monsoon. The heat pulled moisture so deep into the continent that it created a feedback loop of rain and vegetation. The Sahara didn't just have lakes, it had a mega-lake called Lake Mega-Chad. It was 160 meters deep. If you sailed across it today, you'd be floating over the peaks of buried mountains. This wasn't a temporary wet patch, it was a continental shift that lasted millennia. But as the wobble shifted back, the green paradise began to suffocate. This cycle is a reminder of how fragile our permanent geography really is. Are we just living in another temporary pause? Let's dive deeper into what NASA found beneath the surface. For decades, the Green Sahara was dismissed as a legend until NASA's radar pierced the dunes. In the 90s, the Space Shuttle Endeavour used microwaves to see through the sand, revealing the skeletons of a lost river world. They found paleo rivers so massive they would be among the largest in the world today. These weren't just streams, they were continental highways for human migration. Imagine finding fishing hooks and fish bones in the middle of a parched desert where it hasn't rained in 5,000 years. These rivers allowed life to flow from Central Africa to the Mediterranean. It's a haunting reminder that what looks like a wasteland today was once a roaring artery of civilization. The sand isn't just covering ground, it's burying a highway system. If you're enjoying this deep dive, don't forget to subscribe. We're about to reveal where all that water went. So, where did the water go? It didn't just evaporate. Much of it is still right beneath the desert's feet. The Nubian sandstone aquifer is the largest fossil water reservoir on Earth. If you spread its 150,000 cubic kilometers across the United States, the entire country would be 50 feet underwater. This is fossil water, trapped for 1 million years, pure and ancient. In Libya, they spent $25 billion on the great man-made river to tap into this ghost of the Green Sahara. It's an engineering marvel, but there's a terrifying catch. Like oil, this water is non-renewable. Once we drink the ancient rains of the Sahara, they are gone forever. We are literally consuming the remains of a lost world to survive in a desert. It's a race against time and geology. But could the desert ever come back to life on its own?
5,000 years ago, the party stopped. The Earth's wobble shifted, the monsoons retreated, and the lakes turned to salt. People fled to the only water left, the Nile. Many historians believe ancient Egypt didn't just appear, it was formed by Saharan refugees. The architects of the pyramids were descendants of those lost fishermen. But here is the most unsettling thought. The Sahara has been green 230 times in the last 8 million years. It's a cycle. In a few thousand years, the wobble will return. The dunes will settle, the grass will grow, and the hippos will come back. The desert isn't a permanent end, it's just a pause. The Sahara isn't dead, it's just waiting for its next breath. If you want to see the world before it changes again, hit subscribe. The real story is always deeper than the surface. See you in the next mystery.